communications in the dressing room. Any punches here are good. Anyone here are good. I want you to obey my commands and give me a good, clean fight. Touch them up, scoot back.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you.
Cecilia Braekhus, First Lady of Boxing. Against Maricela Cornejo, who fought just a couple weeks ago in Costa Rica. Last minute replacement as Braekhus' original opponent unable to secure a visa to fight in the United States. So Braekhus with the white gloves. She held the WBA, WC versions of the welterweight title for 11 years and 157 days. Defended the WC version 25 times. She defended all 4 belts 10 times. Yeah, she's going to Hall of Fame. She's just a legend in the sport of boxing.
She really is, for all the compliments she's had in the women's boxing. I mean, that's a Hall of Famer.
Absolutely. 2-minute round for the ladies. This was scheduled for 10. Our main event on YouTube. Top of the hour, DAZN gets going. We're going to wait towards the main event of Sergey Bohachuk and Virgil Ortiz. And we're in the corner of Maricela Cornejo, so you're going to hear Coach Salas with the instructions in Espanol.
Both fighters just throwing jabs this round, just trying to dictate the pace, trying to find both the rhythms. Nice little uppercut on the inside by Maricela.
.30 seconds to go in the opening round. A lot of respect between these two. They know each other very well, as Maricela said. And Cecilia said, when you're in the ring, forget that. You got to get it out of there.
Yeah, when there is no friends with them inside that ring.
They said they were friends outside of the ring. Not today.
Not today. Tonight's office, there's no friends.
Good right hand from Mari, who actually went down in weight. She was competing at 160 for a while, then the last couple of years went down.
Take a look at the highlights here. Both fighters using jabs, double jabs. Braekhus using a nice right hand after the double jab. That's what we like to see more of, following after the jabs.
All right, so the belt is on the line. The WBC belt was held up by the Ring Card girls before it, so this is for the interim super welterweight title. Cornejo coming out aggressive. Cornejo was staying active, fighting in Team Combat League, where you fight for 1 round. She was fighting for the LA squad, coached by Manny Robles and Edgar Hasso, and then had a fight in Costa Rica the next day, or 2 days later.
After that. So she's staying consistent. She's staying active.
Yep. Braekhus weighed 154.6. Normally for the men, that's okay, you're not eligible for the belt, but the WBC gives women a pound allowance. That's why she's 54.6, so she is allowed to win the belt. Cornejo came in at 153. So for those of you wondering about that. Yeah, so Braekhus and Cornejo, but the activity has been on the side of Cornejo. That's huge for a fighter.
Very huge for a fighter. You learn more as you're active. You don't have ring rust.
First Lady Braekhus, she was last in the ring in October of last year. She had a draw against Terry Harper. That was in Sheffield. And then she had back-to-back losses to Jessica McCaskill in 2020. That was during a COVID fight in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then she lost the rematch.
In the bubble.
Yeah, that was weird. We were in the streets of downtown Tulsa. Streets were shut down. It was an outdoor fight, and she lost to Jessica McCaskill. Yeah, the COVID fights were different. You fought in a bubble.
I found the bubble
man.
completely different than when it is. Sounds like a library when you land the shot. It's all quiet. Maricela Cornejo is having some success with the left hook. She walks back to her corner very calm.
So this is the last fight for you free on YouTube as the mouthpiece goes right into Alexis Rocha's hands.
I caught that with my hand.
See, Alexia is our ring card girl tonight. So let's see the highlights from the previous round.
Maricela was very active, throwing a lot of combinations, but also Cecilia is coming forward, coming with some shots of her own.
So the last one for free here on YouTube. Top of the hour, you will need the DAZN app. And that's where you'll see Joel Idiarte open up the broadcast. And of course, the main event, Serhiy Bohachuk and Virgil Ortiz in a fight that nobody's really expecting to go the distance, especially if you look at the odds makers. Like if you want to make some money making a bet, you bet that it's going to be the distance. Because everything else is knockouts.
Yeah, everything's knockouts.
Third round of action. Remember, the ladies fight 2-minute rounds. The 42-year-old Braekhus.
And the thing with these women's fights, they go by fast. They go by so quick, so they have to go and throw combinations and basically empty your gas tank at early rounds.
Braekhus with Tom Loeffler's 360 Promotions, had her fighting everywhere. Just probably one of the classiest fighters I've ever met, male or female. Just pro, just respectful, just awesome.
Comes in, does their work,
Man.
Gets out.
I thought when she was inducted as a Canastota, you thought, yeah, you see it.
Yeah. As she eats a right hand by Maricela Cornejo.
But she is 42. You know, you get older.
You get a little older,
the body reacts a different way.
Yeah, it does catch up sometimes.
Mari, 37. I was telling you, I was working at Team Combat League and I saw Maricela and I'm like, how much more you got left? She's like, Beto, I don't know. I'm not going to fight just to fight. I want to fight a big fight, maybe
a meaningful
one more,
fight.
a meaningful fight.
Meaningful fight, yeah.
Like one more, and he's like, I don't know, it's frustrating. I know I'm not going to get a chance. Like, we never know what happens in boxing. Look at this.
Look at this, an opportunity presents itself and you have to go and seize the opportunity.
Yeah.
Both fighters land some nice left hooks right there.
And that's kind of what you've been preaching to the fighters that you have at TKO, where it's stay in the gym.
And that's a perfect example of what Maricela Cornejo's doing. Stays in the gym.
And stay on weight.
And stay on weight too. Yeah, you can't be ballooning up.
Yeah, Mari fought on a Thursday for Team Combat League, Saturday in Costa Rica, and she said she was in the gym on that Tuesday. Because Salas is really liking what he sees from Cornejo.
Yeah, sticking and moving, landing some big left hooks. Both women coming forward, throwing some shots, exchanging with one another. This is such a fast-paced fight.
Yeah, you got to get after it.
Got to get after it. A lot's on the line right now.
So Cornejo in her career has fought for titles, come up short, fought for the world title. She fought Clarissa Shields in 23, lost.
Franchon Cruz.
Franchon Cruz. I was in big. I think that was you were on that card, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, Cruz DAZN twice. Yeah, so for Cornejo, she's trying to win a world title in her 5th attempt. 37-year-old still playing away in the sport of boxing. For Braekhus, the first lady, the champ. Good jab, right hand from Braekhus. And Cecilia's gonna break you down, be methodical with her approach.
She's a pressure fighter, and if you pay attention, she throws a double jab and always throws a right hand behind you. Many fighters don't expect you to throw a shot after the double jab, especially when you're pulling out like Maricela Cornejo is. Double jab to the body.
Braekhus was born in Colombia, adopted, moved to Norway, turned pro in 2007. Good right hand from Braekhus. Came along at a time where women's boxing wasn't a big deal or supported. She made some roads for herself and opened a lot of doors.
Both women are having a good round so far, very close. These last 30 seconds are going to dictate who wins it. Who could ever come out more aggressive and land the better shots.
And Cornejo looking very confident.
She is, dropping her hands, boxing on the balls of her feet, moving.
For an interim title.
Oh, that was the
And the referee's gonna say it was a knockdown. Cornejo shaking her head that the feet were tangled. And he's gonna count it as a knockdown. Referee jumped on it. Cornejo shaking her head. That's a big break for Braekhus. There was a punch thrown.
But you can clearly tell it was an off-balance footing. When Maricela Cornejo came back to the corner very, very angry. Let's take a look at round 4. Jabs thrown by Cornejo, followed by a right hand. Same thing with Cecilia.
Yeah, there was a punch thrown. But from our angle, you did see the feet get caught, but
yeah,
it ruled the knockdown.
See how the judges score that round.
As we head to the 5th round. So that's the separation that Braekhus gets. Our last fight here on the Golden Boy YouTube page, top of the hour, is DAZN only. So you need the DAZN app, subscription, and you get 5 good fights. Joel Iyarte opening up Fundora and Asenjo for the IBF title. Kenneth Sibbs Jr., Charles Conwell, and Mokachuk and Virgil Ortiz.
Both fighters getting after in this round.
Yep. Well, especially when you've been knocked down, you got to step on it.
Oh, you got to step on the gas tank. Oh, nice left hook by Cecilia.
Yeah. 42, but it's still sharp.
Still sharp, yeah.
A minute to go in the 5th round. I know a lot of the women have been advocating for 3-minute rounds. Serrano for sure. Every single time they'll say something about it. In Nevada, they're going 2.
The rounds are just swinging because I keep forgetting it's a 2-minute, a 2-minute round.
Braekhus just chasing Cornejo. Cornejo not trying to stand still at all.
Not at all. She's trying to move around. That's what she should be doing because Braekhus just comes forward, chopping you down with a double jab right hand, looping right hand,
Right
just
hand
like that.
Mari got caught.
Salas is screaming to Cornejo to move your feet.
Salas is fired up in the corner of Maricela Cornejo. Make sure you follow the Golden Boy social media accounts. Behind the scenes coverage. Updates on what's going on with the fighters like Alexis Rocha, who'll be fighting soon. As our Golden Boy cameras go to the fighters' camps, see let you know what you see behind the scenes. And right now, it's Cecilia Braekhus looking strong against Maricela Cornejo.
Looking very strong, coming forward, landing a nice left hook right there on the temple of Maricela Cornejo. She's looking strong right now. Cornejo needs to box around and move, take some calculated punches and calculated risks, because Cecilia Braekhus is just coming forward, chopping you down.
All right, at the top of the hour, it'll be DAZN taking over, and it's an opportunity for Oscar De La Hoya's young fighters to shine. You have Joel Iriarte, who's in his 4th professional fight, 3-0, 3 KOs, and then Gabriela Fundora, who recently signed a Golden Boy, IBF champion, and Kenneth Sims Jr. and Charles Conwell, new signees to Golden Boy. This will be Conwell's 2nd fight with Golden Boy, and Sims' Golden Boy debut. So Oscar's finding fighters at different weight classes to try to make a chance.
And that's a great addition. Both those guys I've known very well from the amateurs growing up, from the national team. Both have tons of talent, and I look very forward to seeing them in the future.
Yeah, especially at the 154-pound division. You have Virgil, you have Conwell, you have
Tim Tszyu, you got Terrence Crawford.
There's so many guys. And you're at 147 looking for something.
Yeah.
So right now it's the ladies, Braekhus and Cornejo. Yeah, the lineup that Golden Boy has, especially at 140 pounds. Some rumblings out there, some announcements hopefully soon. Loading them up. And earlier today, Jordan Fuentes made his pro debut, the 18-year-old that Golden Boy signed. He got the victory. Johnny Cañas, the young prospect, got the victory. Eric Priest got the victory. Also, Jenna Creason made her pro debut, the 18-year-old from Visalia. So the youngsters getting the wins.
Some prospects getting challenged.
That's also too. Good matchmaking.
That's what you like to see.
Yeah. Wasn't easy for Cañas or Fuentes, so they got to work. Yeah, Salas in the corner of Cornejo right next to her. You can hear the Cuban accent coming out.
Yeah. Telling her fighter to keep, to be more alert, to
bring that
moving
energy
around. Yeah, to bring that energy. This is
a very hook for Mari. That's nice.
A very crucial fight in her career right now, fighting for an interim belt. Braekhus is just coming forward. She has a fight in her.
That's why she's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah. And it shows why.
Michelob Ultra Arena filling up nicely. Afternoon boxing in Vegas. The crowd is coming in, anticipating the main event tonight of Virgil Ortiz and Sergey Bukhachuk. Look at the highlights from the last round.
Round 6 highlights. Both women just coming to fight. Braekhus slightly landing the better punches as she lands a right hand and left hook sharply.
Braekhus, 37 victories in her career, 9 KOs. The last time she stopped somebody, Michaela Lauren, in October of 2017. So this one has 10 rounds. Looking all over it. Cornejo did go down in an earlier round. So that was the 10-8 round for Braekhus. I think that's what's been the separation. Yeah, at one point, you know, they both said, oh, you know, we're friends. They sparred before. They know each other well. At one point, Lex, you just say, you know what? I'm losing. I got to go for it. Like that,
yeah,
right hand
like
for Cornejo? Okay.
Just like that. You got to start throwing some heavy shots, some not get careless, but you want to take those calculated risks where you throw those shots, throw those right hands that are landing very well, just like Cornejo just landed that right hand, and not get sloppy while doing it in the whole process.
I mean, for Cornejo, like you're saying, 5th time going for a belt, come up short. You got to just throw caution to the wind.
Caution to the wind. Just start trusting your hands and throwing them hard.
Braekhus for what she's accomplished in her career. You know, that's something that Golden Boys did so well, developing the female fighters, giving them an opportunities. You know, took Sinisa, took Marlene. Franchon Cruz DAZN was also going Golden Boy. Maricela fought lots of times on Golden Boy
A lot
show.
of times. We shared multiple cards together.
Yeah.
Coming up.
And Oscar talked about, like, if you're good, I'll give you the opportunity.
Yeah, any fighter.
Yeah, Mari Cornejo does not want to stand toe-to-toe with Braekhus. And that's what Braekhus wants.
Braekhus is a powerhouse. He just keeps coming forward.
Final seconds of round number 7. Time running out for Mari Cornejo against Cecilia Braekhus.
Let's look at highlights of round 7. That was a strong opening minute of Maricela Cornejo landing a nice right hand. Last minute of the round, Braekhus just keep coming forward. Keeps coming forward and just try to overwhelm you with the barrages, the punch he throws at you, and the non-stop pressure.
Well, the corner of Cornejo is confident. Saying, this is yours.
And that's what you need as a corner. You need someone that believes in you, and you need to believe in yourself.
But you got to do something.
You got to do something, yeah.
Hook from Braekhus. Snaps back the hand of Cornejo. Right hand from Braekhus. Both exchange hooks. Braekhus, she's a perfect example for a young fighter to watch. Jab, jab, jab.
Jab, 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 and always following up with the right hand after those double jabs. Throws you off. Throws you off if you're a fighter like Braekhus, throwing those double jabs, right hand, landing them.
Yeah, most of the time with Braekhus, you're seeing multiple punches.
She's a volume puncher. Loves to throw combinations.
And if you're a fighter going backwards, that's got to be rough, right?
Got to be rough, yeah. You got to be accustomed to fighting on your back foot, giving angles and counter punching if you're on your back foot.
Right hand from Braekhus. Right on the jaw of Cornejo. Excellent shot. And Braekhus with an uppercut.
Little short uppercut on the inside.
This is not where Cornejo wants to be, that close.
Tries to be boxing from the outside. She has she's taller than Braekhus. She got her jab more and then catch her coming in the end of her punches with the right hand. She's got to time her more too.
Yeah. Final seconds of the 8th round. The WBC interim super welterweight title is on the line for the ladies. Another solid right hand from Braekhus. Oh, right at the bell. And the hug. Oh, yep, I messed up there. The respect's still there.
The respect's still there. You can definitely tell. Round 8 highlights. Braekhus has found that right hand, found that home for that right hand. Every time she throws it, either it falls short by a little bit or she lands it. Maricela needs to keep her at the end of her punches, knowing that Braekhus is a pressure fighter. She needs to time her coming in by throwing a double jab.
Ninth round. Great job by our crew. Miguel Arcega, our director. Alejandro Galvan, graphics. Gio Labrada, engineer. Carlos Asensio, audio. Ben Panza, replay. Larry Zavala, engineer. Gladys Taylin and Gavin, our PAs, putting together this Golden Boy YouTube broadcast. Couldn't do without them. Excellent work this afternoon here at the Michelob Ultra Arena at Mandalay Bay. Remember, top of the hour, the zone gets going. It'll be young Joel Iriarte against Miguel Ortiz. And the fight that we've all been waiting for, as it heated up yesterday at the weigh-ins. Sergey Bokachuk taking on Virgil Ortiz. For the pride of Grand Prairie, Texas, is a perfect 21-0, all by a KO. Somebody's getting knocked out in the main event. Braekhus, 42 years old, and everything she's accomplished in the business just does not stop.
Non-stop. Non-stop, just keep coming forward. But never gets careless. Always throwing a nice jab or a nice double jab. Does not get careless whatsoever. Doesn't lean in. Very textbook, Beto. Very textbook.
Like that
just
hook.
a 1-2.
Funny, silence in the corner right here. Just do not fall asleep.
Do not fall asleep. And you
And
can
she
fall
got tagged
asleep.
by that hook. Like, Braekhus doesn't make mistakes.
She doesn't make mistakes.
She's so technical. That's the kind your coach Hector Lopez will love.
Yeah.
We head to the 10th and final round. Yeah, highlights from that last round. More Cecilia.
More Cecilia coming forward, trying to break Cornejo down.
Let's make some noise. This is round number 10. The 10th and final round.
10th and final. The crowd making some noise for the ladies. Two minutes to go in the fight. Cecilia Braekhus. You want to watch a fighter on the spot all the time, that's her.
That's her, exactly.
And give Maricela Cornejo a lot of credit, as did Braekhus, for taking this fight on such short notice. Because not many people want to take a chance against
No
a legend.
one wants to. And no one could afford to take those chances either, because they're probably not in the gym. Cornejo's
Yeah.
in the gym, so when she gets that call, she's ready to go.
And now Braekhus stepping on the gas as Cornejo lands a right after getting tagged. All right, action heat up in the 10th.
Both these women want to go get it. Both women are biting down right now.
Cornejo did go down early in the fight. Right hand from Braekhus. Cornejo rolls with it. Well, the first time had a clinch tonight. Cornejo breathing heavy, Alexis.
She's a little fatigued. And I expect that the last round, you guys are throwing some haymakers. Some are landing, some are not. And when you got the pressure by Braekhus, that alone tires yourself, because the mental pressure of how am I going to get this person off of me tires you out.
Right hand, left hook from Braekhus. 30 seconds to go in the fight. Braekhus' 330th professional round.
Wow.
Cornejo's 160th. Respect to the lady. They put on a show. The WBC interim super welterweight belt is on the line. Final seconds between Braekhus and Cornejo. Golden Boy boxing in Las Vegas.
that was a way to finish. That was a nice way to finish the end of the fight.
Absolutely.
Both women came. They dug deep.
So Cecilia Braekhus, Maricela Cornejo go the distance. Yeah, thanks everybody watching on the Golden Boy YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. We're here for you every single Golden Boy show. Look at the highlights from
Look
the
at the
previous
highlights
round.
of round 1 and round 10. Both women throwing back and forth, but it was Braekhus' pressure that keep coming forward. That was ruled a knockdown. But Cornejo fought that and said it was a clash of feet. Nice right hand, always ending by Braekhus, and that was really the game changer. Her pressure and the sharp right hands that she was landing on her.
So to go to the judges' scorecards, Mark Frado is gathering the cards, who's done a great job as the ring announcer.
Let's make some noise for the ladies going all 10 rounds here in this World Championship contest. We now go to the judges' scorecards, where Tim Cheetah, Patricia Morris-Jarman, and Don Trella each scored this contest 96-93. All three judges in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, and the new WBC interim super welterweight champion of the world, from Bergen, Norway, the First Lady, Cecilia Braekhus.
An emotional Cecilia Braekhus on her 38th professional victory gets the decision unanimously. She's embraced with Maricela Cornejo. So congratulations to Cecilia Braekhus. So we had 5 fights for you here. So far on the undercard portion, victories for Jenna Creason, Jordan Fuentes, Johnny Cañas, Eric Priest, and Cecilia Braekhus.